Hey everyone, it's your favorite YouTuber. Welcome back to the channel. No handbags today, but we're going to talk about fashion. I love looking at Oscars fashions. I love looking at dresses, period. I am already 2 days late. Like how quickly things move. The Oscars was Sunday. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so I'm going to try to get this out to you as quickly as possible. I wish these ladies were holding their handbags, but then I also understand if you're going the red carpet, like when you take a picture, put your handbag down and just take a photograph and pose with your dress. Because in the social media's world, I have seen people like holding their handbags in their profile pictures, even men. I'm like, that's so strange. Anyways, let's move on. So I'm using Vogue's article today. Let me share the article. Let me share the screen. And it says every Oscars look, it can't possibly be everyone's, but they pick some highlights. And here's the spread. Actually, it looks kind of like a JCPenney catalog at first glance. By the way, who looked at JCPenney's prom fashions in the 80s? Because, like, before we had social media, that's what I used. Okay, let me just click on the first one. See, so on number one, they have Nicole Kidman, and she always looks fabulous. Like she is just a genetic porcelain doll. Lucky her. Tall, slim, fair, and always dressed nicely. So, of course, Nicole is number one because look, she does it well. She has her signature color, I think, is this light ballerina pink. So when I see her in that, it complements her. She is wearing Chanel. Oh my goodness. Look at the beading, the detail, the feathers. This type of waistline, the peplum that kind of like flares out like a teapot at the waist, I've been seeing for a couple years on the red carpet. I love her hairstyle here. Like some people may say effortless chic. This takes a lot of effort. Look how like thick her hair looks at the roots. And this is the type of dress I would expect from Chanel and the type of look I would expect for the red carpet. Let's move along to Jessie Buckley. Okay, I did not watch any movie this year. I don't know any of these actresses. I haven't watched the Oscars in a long time. Anyways, she is the winner of the Best Actress award. And at first glance, this looks a little like putting two Legos together. But then I saw her acceptance speech, and so for some reason, this red looks orange on this carpet. But it looked amazing on her. I love the draping. This is also Chanel. It's very soft and feminine. The lipstick matches. Everything's like simple, classic, elegant. By the way, I've noticed this hairstyle is the hairstyle of the moment, and like so many people did it. So fortunately, this works for her. She does look like a little doll, right? Elle Fanning. Okay, so they're both wearing Givenchy. Givenchy seems to be a popular designer this year. Almost wedding dress looking, but I think appropriate for the Oscars. You see the same hairstyle though. She looks exactly like the last girl. So I guess that's the trend this time, this year around. But yeah, the hair and makeup looks exactly like the last girl. This looks like Barbie in the box, the Givenchy Barbie. And Oscars appropriate. I love ball gowns. I think the red carpet is the place for gowns like this. It's beautiful. Okay, in my next wedding, give me a gown like this. Teyana Taylor, this look is stunning. This is Chanel. So it looks like Chanel's having a moment with the feathers. The whole dress just flows nicely. Love how the feathers start at the right place, right below the hips, go throughout the dress. It is gorgeous. And then the touch of beading, the way it fits, like this dress was made for her. And look at those arms. I'm going to do some push-ups now. The jewels with the fringe, the makeup, everything is so exquisite. Exquisite. Love it. Chase Infinity in Louis Vuitton. This girl looks like she is either going to a quinceañera or it's her quinceañera. I am not about this outfit. Now, every look from Louis Vuitton, I think, honestly, just falls flat. Louis Vuitton just recently started doing red carpet runway gowns and looks. They have not been the ready-to-wear group. In fact, ready to wear did not start until 1998 with Marc Jacobs. So they're relatively new. Like red carpet, I think of Armani and Versace, Prada, Dior, Oscar de la Renta, but Louis Vuitton does not come to mind. However, with their surge in popularity in the past decade, they, I guess, are finally coming to the table with some red carpet looks, but y'all need some more practice, or maybe that's just their thing. I do know the ruffles, the draping of this dress. So, like up here, and okay, you guys who are like idolize these brands and actors, I'm not attacking anyone's character. I don't even know these not actors. I'm not attacking anyone's character or look. This is purely on the choice of fashion. The cut of this dress looks like you would get it from Charlotte Russe comes to mind. The seam is a little off. The puckering in the seams is not a good make, okay? It says that this part is too heavy and this dress should probably be made with backing underneath there or different material. So it's a little Charlotte Russe to me. It's a little prom dress, but it might be age appropriate for her. Her makeup looks good. She looks happy. Is a red carpet worthy? Not for me. Okay, we're just gonna skim over the men in black suits because there's nothing that's really like, oh my God, oh my God. Here's Emma Stone, another Louis Vuitton creation. Now, she always looks amazing. She is an ambassador for Vuitton, so she's always in Vuitton. And I think her dresses, at least, are done better than some of the others that I've seen. But what's with the tiny little cap shoulder sleeves? It fits her because she's a skinny mini. I mean, she looks beautiful. She can pull it off. But would that be like, oh my God, I've got to wear that dress? No. Okay, Gracie Abrams in Chanel. I love this outfit. I love the paillettes, but this is not for her. This makes her body look very boyish. And maybe she does have like kind of a lanky, boyish body, but this, like, it doesn't look proportional. This part up here, it's just like, I think too exposed in her chest. I feel like this should be 2 inches higher to like lie about here. Oh gosh, it's looking very cheap for Chanel. Like I picture this on someone else, maybe a body that has not such a lengthy torso because there's just too much space. I would just like to see this on a different body, like a shorter person. And I bet you anything, I'm going to find a short person in a dress that's made for a tall person, So let's keep moving. Gwyneth. Honestly, at first glance, I thought, oh, she looks like a young Mariah Carey, even with the hair swoop, the face, the expression. But it's Gwyneth, and she is a timeless beauty. And she's wearing Armani Privé, right? Oh, yep. See, Armani. This is what I picture out of Oscar's red carpet. Very statuesque. It looks like a simple dress, and it fits very nicely. I love the hair. It's gorgeous, simple, elegant, just like the dress follows the lines of the dress. I love where the dress opens. It's modest, it's elegant, statuesque. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Kate Hudson, always looking amazing. At first glance, I kind of thought she looks like a little teapot, only because the dress looks very stiff. And here's this peplum waistline that we see again. But look at how this is done. Elegant. It's perfect. Just like a little opening in the V, and it just looks very stiff. I think that's maybe where I have a hang up with this dress is it looks a little stiff and a little bit aging her, even though it doesn't. Like she still looks very, very youthful. The hair looks great. But yeah, the dress it looks a little stiff, which makes her look like a little teapot. Or maybe it's the color. Maybe the color just needs a little vibrancy because it's a little teapot in the tea room or in the garden. Mikey Madison. Okay, at first glance, I was like, I don't know if I love it or if it's thrift shop. And then I noticed, wait a minute, the red carpet And the Oscars is not red, and the red carpet is not red. What? What are we doing here? Why do we not have a red carpet? Why do we have a burnt orange carpet? Because then the dress matches. Okay, now you're like on theme, totally on theme, on brand. Like, why is that not a red carpet? What's going on? So yeah, it kind of does look like I'm a little confused because up close, okay, I see it's satin, but it looks like velvet, maybe just because of the color. I'm not loving this part here, this strap. I wish it had more of a drape down the shoulder, like continuation of the draping right here could go along with the shoulder. And hello, girlfriend, can you just a little self tanner on the bruises? Because that's just not very attractive to have some bruising on your legs as you're going down the red carpet. Okay, let's move on. Leo, hello. You look good. He's still Odessa Azion in Valentino. You know, sometimes I just have my clothes right next to the bed and just roll one arm in, one arm, and roll out and go to the red carpet. I wish it were that easy, because what's sad is that this is beautifully made. It's beautifully made. The detailing, but she just rolled in and rolled right along. And I know it's a different generation. I just like to look tucked and put together. Okay. Michael B. Jordan in Vuitton. We are a part of a rhythm nation. Looking very Janet Jackson. Don't get me wrong. I love Janet Jackson. I love that Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation CD. I watched every video. So you're just missing a hat and Vuitton, like, but the chain, it just looks so 1995. So just like, let's put this there as an afterthought. It doesn't add to the outfit at all. It actually cheapens the outfit. Like, what if you remove the chain and just like left the jacket alone? You don't need to be showing off the Contempo Casuals chain that was added to the outfit. Without that, it would look actually perfectly fine, and I wouldn't even think you're part of the Rhythm Nation. So maybe remove the chain and add a little scarf to the neck. I'll show you what I mean in a later picture, just like maybe a tiny little touch of satin underneath that collar instead of the cheap chain. But hey, he won best actor. Alrighty. Anne Hathaway. Now, I think she had a great moment with Anna Wintour. It was like probably the only funny moment of the Oscars, when she asked Anna Wintour what she thought about her outfit. Ms. Wintour had no response, which would be correct because Anne, you are fabulous. You always look stunning. Your makeup and hair look stunning. But this dress was just okay. I see the 1995 prom gloves totally making a comeback, but this dress does nothing for you. So it's just okay, especially compared to the other Valentino looks that I've seen. Well, let's move on. Oh, Maya Rudolph. She's got the hairstyle. This hairstyle does not work for you, honey. There is a skit you did on SNL where you played Aunt Jemima. And that's all I can think of in this frock. The cape is not working for you. I wish somebody was there to pose these girls because this is not a good angle. Okay, let's go to the next. Alana Haim. Now, my first impression of like what I'm thinking of a curtain that you would find in, I was going to say IKEA at first, but I'm like, no, let me give it a little more credit. Marimekko. So this looks like a curtain. I get what it's trying to be. It almost looks like it's trying to do a chainmail like theme, but it's just not fitting right. It's like a curtain. And then here's your curtain rod with it because the dress is not the right color for her. It's not the right fit. It just looks like a curtain. And then she didn't do anything with her hair and makeup that's spectacular. So here's your curtain rod with the curtain. Again, sorry, I'm not like insulting the character or anyone. I hope people don't think that. I'm just strictly looking at the dress. Okay. Oh, please give us something good. Priyanka Jonas and Nick Jonas. They look like a wedding cake topper, and I kind of love it. And her skin tone with this dress is delightful. I just think she's gorgeous. She's so genetically blessed. So she does it right. Makeup, the jewels, the cut of the dress is phenomenal, and it fits her well. It looks like maybe she stepped out and she's falling, so husband is holding on to her for dear life. I don't like when ladies wear dresses like this and stick their leg out. Just put your legs together demurely. You don't have to show us that your leg can stick out of the dress. Your legs look fabulous. We get it. But anyways, I love everything about this look. The feathers seem to be a theme with Chanel and Dior. The draping, very old Hollywood, very beautiful. I love the square that seems to match her, or maybe it matches him, but yeah, it seems to match her, which looks amazing. And the black shoe tie-in goes nicely with the black detail of the dress, and maybe it's to match his suit. I like it. I like that the shoe is not white. Okay, moving on. Oh, here she is, Anna Wintour. Mention her. She's just so fabulous. Edna Mode was obviously inspired by Anna Wintour, and I think Edna Mode's amazing from The Incredibles. So here's Anna Wintour, always fabulous, always looking good, no matter what she wears. I think this is perfect. Even if this outfit didn't have the jacket, it would still be perfect. It might look too much, but not for her. She's got the personality to pull it off. Is it Dior? Oh, it doesn't say. I would say maybe this is Dior with that touch of black throughout the flowers. Look at this jacket. Hi, I want this jacket. This looks like the cut of it is something, yeah, I did have from Contempo Casuals. This is just a much better version of it. Love the lace. I would love to have this jacket over some leather leggings and stiletto heels. Would look amazing. Okay. Next. Who we have here? I just see a sea urchin. Pedro Pascal and Chanel sea urchin. Demi Moore and Gucci. You look fabulous. Why are you covering yourself with this peacock monster thing? It's like a mythical pineapple peacock. And this look has been done over and over. So from Gucci, it's nothing new or spectacular. This is like the project that every project runway designer does to show their skill of laying feathers. It's art. It's beautiful. I get it, but it's not like we haven't seen the mystical dragon peacock creature already in a dress that's literally suffocating your very cute frame. Let's move on. Rose Byrne and Dior. Okay, so this is the look that, if you put this next to Anne Hathaway's dress, the same dark dress with the flower motif, this is how it should be done. The flower applique is placed so well, across the torso, and you can see how it's just wrapping around the bottom part of her hip here. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Love it. And look how this is cut. It's got that square cut here, but it's not too awkward. The jewel, how it lays, and she's got that hairstyle, but it works. It works for her with the pop of red lipstick. I don't know what's going on here. Is this a protest? You look like the girl from The Ring. Like you just crawled out of the swamp and didn't wash your face and just showed up dripping with swamp water. I don't know. Even her expression. Okay. I don't know. You have the opportunity to look amazing and you want to look like you crawled out of the swamp. Next. One thing I'm noticing on the men is they're really wearing these little lapel pins. But why are you wearing a snake bracelet watch? That's interesting. I think that's rather girly. I mean, okay. Are you wearing grandma's watch? Maybe. Maybe it's grandma's watch. Tribute to grandma. Adrien Brody, I think always looks good. Always looks good. Looks good in Gucci. Except for from here, this looks like some fish skin from the broiler stuck to your outfit. Like some trout skin got stuck from the dinner table to your lapel. Please take that off and everything would be fine and dandy. Please help me to understand why Misty Copeland, a ballerina, has this beautiful gown, the beginnings of a beautiful gown. It even has the tulle. It's like a motif of ballerina. Yet she chooses to look like, what is that villain's name? The movie with the minions. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. You know, that guy. Michael Scott's character, the villain in the Minions. Why do you choose to have that look from the top? Like the wide shoulders and the skinny bottom. Yeah. I don't know. You could have just worn a nice dress and a big blazer if you wanted to. Okay, let's move on. Kieran, hey, you matched the red carpet. You matched the burnt orange carpet. Brush your hair a little bit. You'll be fine. Okay. Kirsten Dunst in Celine. So I want to like this dress, but it looks like she was just dropped into it. Like it looks like almost like there's one lampshade too much, and then you dropped Kirsten Dunst into there. She looks rather stiff, doesn't she? Like maybe if you take one lampshade out so she'll be a little more comfortable. I love the flow of the dress. I see where they're trying to go, but she just looks a little uncomfortable. And yeah, there is one too much lampshades in there. So like maybe take the top one out, give her a little shape at the top so her arms aren't so stiff. It looks really stiff up at the top. So it's almost there. It's almost there for me. It's not really flattering. And this is kind of where you look at it like, are you wearing the dress or is the dress wearing you? And it looks like the dress is wearing her. I can't move my arms. I can't move my arms. Oh my goodness. This looks like my prom look from 1994. Yeah, even the hair. I had a Guinea Sachs dress, very similar, white up top, black. I think it had kind of a white, like little gusset train at the back. And my hair was even something like that. She looks happy. Look at her makeup. She looks gorgeous. Makeup looks gorgeous. The shoes are even 1995 with the platform sandal. So, go enjoy your prom, girl. I'm not mad at it at all. She's actually holding a bag. Oh my God, this is my prom look. What did I do with that dress? Where is that dress? My mom probably gave it away. Okay, next. Okay, Damson Idris in Prada. Let me tell you guys, I love the jacket. I think the Prada material, I don't know if it's the Prada bag material or not. It kind of looks like it. I'm like, is that the Prada nylon material? But I hope it's not nylon. It should be silk with the little coyote stuck to it. I like the look. Now, my only issue with this is that it's like kind of overpowering and it makes him look like he has chicken legs. Okay, but let's continue. Wunmi Mosaku in Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry, I don't know who she is, but I love that she is showing off her bump. I love that the mommies came to play on the red carpet this season. Because mommyhood is a beautiful thing. I do like this look on Jeremy Pope. I love the contrast of the white. See the lapel pin. Everyone's wearing their grandma's brooches here. Other than that, okay, I do like the jacket. Now here is a Louis Vuitton look I can get behind. And this, yes, it does remind me of prom 1994. It reminds me of Brenda's big bow dress from 90210. And I love this. I just love the big exaggerated bow. I think it's done right. I wonder what the people next to her were feeling, like trying to drink their tea. And here comes this sleeve that's like trying to eat my salad and this sleeve is in my way, or sitting on the airplane. Who cares what the people next to her were thinking? I love the way they did this dress. It's like, oh, and look at the makeup. Perfect. Hair and makeup, the jewels, love the look. Let's see. Oh, she's holding a Louis Vuitton clutch. Is she a spokesperson for Vuitton? But she's got the petite small. Yeah, looks good. A plus. Okay. Kristen Wiig and Elle Saab. Elle Saab is no stranger to the runway. This, I don't know why, is looking a little casual compared to Elle Saab's other looks. It's okay. It's not overwhelming. It's not. Wait, what does that girl say? How can you be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed. Can you just be whelmed? So I think I'm just whelmed. Next, Mia Goth in Dior. Now, I absolutely love this dress. It is a beautiful, beautiful dress. Look at that detailing. My only issue with this is that I feel like she's too young for the dress, and the dress is wearing her. It almost makes it look like a quinceañera, you know? Like, I don't think she picked the appropriate dress. The dress belongs on an older body. Otherwise, she looks like she's trying to play dress up. Okay, I want this dress for my next wedding too. And I'm not like saying it out of jealousy. I feel like the dress ages her, you know, for someone so young, I see a little more color and sparkle. Not this dress. It's not doing her justice. They don't belong together. That's it. Not a big deal. Delroy Lindo. I like how he did the pocket square and the scarf. Here's what I mean with like a little bit of satin on the neck when I was referring to Michael B. Jordan. And it doesn't have to be colored. Like Michael B. Jordan could have put like just a little black satin something. Now, this is done very well. Like the pop of color without looking like you're going to prom. Okay, Sigourney. You look like you came off the spaceship, which, you know, I know her in her roles as an alien. That's sci-fi. Eh, could have done better. I mean, you look like you're going to the funeral parlor. Okay, Kathy Bates. This part looks amazing, but it also looks like a family portrait. Because this dress, it looks like you're the mother of the groom. And unfortunately, you're wrinkled. So if this was, okay, I see it's Vera Wang. If this part here was maybe chiffon, because it's like Vera Wang, it was makes me make a little more ice skatey. Because it looks like your dress is from Kohl's. Color's right, and you look fabulous, but it just falls a little short. La Roche in Vintage Alexander. I love this look. Love, love, love. This is done right. Even the heels, you look regal. Of course, it's Vintage Alexander McQueen. I love vintage wear. This is done right. It fits. It's proportional. Doesn't look like he has chicken legs. He's even got a little Chanel clutch. The one jewel, totally perfect, not overdone. Felicity Jones in Prada. I want to like this dress. I do. I like the cut. I love the details, but the combo of it, the tulle, the pearls, and the light yellow makes it look bridal. It makes it look bridesmaid. That's my only issue with it. Like if it were a different color, even if it were like off-white, it would look more carpet ready and not, you know, because it's like, look at the cut. It's gorgeous. I even love the band going across the waist. I just wish it weren't light yellow and tulle and pearls, because the combo of the three, it's too Easter eggy. That's it. Just do it in black. Now, with Sigourney Weaver's dress and this one on Melissa McCarthy, the problem with this beige base, it takes away the form of the body. I know it's trying to look like you're naked under there, but it just doesn't do the body it's justice. And with the beads, so same with Sigourney. Let me go back to that. With the beads, it makes it heavy, so it doesn't drape your body properly. And then you just look... eh. Zoe Saldana looks amazing in Saint Laurent, but also it looks very low effort. Like I can also get this dress at Zara. In fact, I think I tried on a version of this dress at Zara. You look at that and like Saint Laurent, like it's okay. Gorgeous. So another favorite of mine. This says Liz Taylor Cleopatra. The draping, the gold, the beads. Now, the chicken feathers here is a little weird, but somehow it works. I mean, it could do without. You could do without this chicken feather under your arm and leave these chicken feathers here, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. Or you can omit all the chicken feathers altogether because the dress has enough going on. The draping, the fringe, oh my goodness. Oh, and the high, high heels. This dress is absolutely gorgeous. Her look, her hair, her makeup. I'm not understanding the little sideburns lately, the fringe of sideburns. The necklace, exquisite. Look at she looks like a freaking mannequin. I tell you, that Korean skincare. Okay, now here the chicken from over here. I see. They probably rode her convertible. She caught the chicken and then the leftover feathers kind of fell onto this dress. I see what happened. A lovely prom couple here. Ryan and Zinzi Kugler in Louis Vuitton. They look like they're going to prom. 1995. Exactly what it looks like. And here's another prom couple. You know, different type of student. More of the liberal arts majors as opposed to like your homecoming king and queen. And matching hairstyles. What's going on here with the hair styles? Okay, okay. Well, you know, if it's the look of the vintage look, vintage look. Regina Hall, seriously one of my favorite actresses. She just looks so happy all the time. She really does, but I don't like this dress. I do not. I thought this was like one of those censor blocks like that they put on photos. And she looks very dated. Everything from the jewels to the shoes. You can do better, Regina. I mean, I love that she looks young, but it looks dated. So we're going to move on. Fran Drescher. I love her look. It looks like a dark green. So, and the jewels work nicely. The only thing I wish the purse was a darker green that had the same effect as the dress. Georgina Chapman in Marquesa. I love the dress. I love her look. But put it together and she kind of looks like a wilted flower. Not her. The dress looks like a wilted flower. I'm not sure what's going on. It almost looks like pants and she's bent her leg there. Is it pants or is it a dress? You know, and the wilted flower look might be what the dress is going for. It's just a little too wilted, you know? I love the color. I love the rosette in the middle. The whole look, yeah, a little melted. Okay, here's another fabulous, fabulous dress. This is by Tom Brown. I love her look. This says, "I am the queen, get out of my way. Let me get through the door. Don't stand in the door because it won't fit both of us." Very regal, just very stand out. It's gorgeous. The beads, I love this fit on her. It's not too wide. It doesn't make her look like Granny in a wide beaded dress. It's perfect. Look at the buttons. And I noticed her nails. Are those snakes? They look like snakes on her nails. The jewels, rings on every finger. Yeah, the texture, the layering. This is like move out of my way. The queen is here. The little wispies. What's with the little wispies? It looks good. Even the ear jewels. Like this is like, get out of my way. I am the queen. So I'm going to label this as another favorite. Goldie always looks gorgeous. She really looks amazing. She still looks amazing. The curtain bangs, you know, it's a little 70s, but that is also her signature. So I'm not mad at it. But with the whole look, now I am not ageism or anything, okay? Because we all are who we are. We all have imperfections. We get freckles as we age. She still has an amazing body and an amazing chest. Okay, show it off, girl. Now, I just wish this had a mesh inset that was maybe just to hide that contrast, you know? Now, we have what we have. There's nothing to be ashamed of. But I can't help but to see the tan line. So a little mesh insert there in maybe black or even skin colored to just make that blend. She's got the 1995 gloves. It can look elegant, but now here's the problem. The bottom of the dress, I wish it had just even the tiniest bit of A-line to balance out the look. That way you're not looking just at the tan lines. It would, if you had a little A-line in the skirt, it would balance the look, would draw the eye to like the bottom of the dress. So that's what I would suggest, Goldie. Just a little mesh insert up here for modesty and make the dress A-line because it's a beautiful dress. It is stunning. You are stunning. Let me just help you look a little more stunning. Okay. Inga in Loewe looks a little serious. I would feel that way too if I had my bathroom rug shoved into my dress like that. Yeah. Okay, next. Zach Poisson for Gap Studio, Barbie Ferreira. I love that Zach Poisson now has Gap Studio to play with. I love that he has red carpet looks again under Gap Studio. It's given him a playground again. And look at the colors here, the way the corset tucks into the waist. That's beautiful. The texture, the buttons. So this to me looks like, he did a Gap button-up shirt, but in a skirt. So it's kind of a tribute to Gap, but still very Zach Poisson job. Now, this dress I really love. This looks very statuesque. Alba Baptista in Zuhair Murad. Draping is wonderful. The drape of the shoulder, love it. And this is just like very Oscars. Here's another Tom Brown. Now, at first glance, I was like, okay, kind of confused. It looks kind of girly, kind of manly. I think that's the point. I like the pop of white in the shoes that goes with the top. I love how it's a little bit sheer. This is something I would picture Diane Keaton wearing, Okay. Oh, I love this dress. As you can see, I love the dresses that look like they belong on Barbie. This is Miss Sohee. Look at this cut, this line here, and it's an emerald green. So gorgeous. The bow, the neckline, how it fits without looking gaudy. It is gorgeous. She's got that same hairstyle everyone else has. The makeup, flawless, amazing. Carrie Condon in Armani Privé. Exactly what I would expect out of Armani. I wish she did her hair just a little bit. Just a little red lipstick and do your hair just a little bit. And that would give this whole look justice. Rather than looking like I just changed my dress and came over here and I just even forgot to change my watch. And well, the dress has pockets. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful dress. Shabuzi. I like this menswear look. Now, at first glance, I'm like, why is everyone wearing their grandma's jewelry? The brooch, the lapel pin, even the watch. And if so, grandma's got taste. He's got her earring too. She's got great taste in jewelry. I actually adore the pearl chains that are coming from his waist. Done so much better than the Janet Jackson look out of Michael B. Jordan. I love that. I love pearls. It's a nice touch, feminine but masculine. And I like how the cuffs are just a little poking out there. A little touch of white on the shoes. Nicely done, nicely balanced. Yeah, okay, Heidi Klum. Now, just what I said about having the beige fabric with the beading, it makes it heavy instead of form-fitting. And I think she's drowning in this dress. I don't think it does her justice. I think it takes away her waist. It makes her look wide and it ages her a little bit. Maybe if they did a dress in a different color, but that is what happens when you take that fabric and that color and beads and it makes it heavy. So now you just see dress and you don't see body. And Heidi Klum, I know you have an awesome body, 'cause I see what it's trying to be. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it just something has to be a different color here. Alicia. Now, I love me some Alicia Silverstone. She often gets, I think, photographed with a strange expression on her face. But there are some things I would like to correct to make this look better. Because from top up, it's giving Ursula vibes with the pointy neckline and the gloves and the materials looking very 1995. Now, I kind of feel like the bottom, the skirt is on backwards. This point should be in the back and give you the little mermaid tail. The mermaid tail's in the front and then Ursula up top. And it's all confusing. And maybe that's the expression is I'm feeling confused because I don't know if I'm Ursula or Ariel. Yeah. Moving on. Miles Caton in Amiri, he matches the carpet. He got the memo. Burnt orange, although this is more of like a burnt sienna brown, but he's got the memo. Amelia, vintage Ralph Lauren. I can picture how the dress is supposed to look. She just has a very funny pose. I wish I could help her pose. She has a very funny pose because she looks like she's holding the dress. Even that, I think it's a giant bow in the back. It looks like she's holding it instead of wearing the dress. Um, I love the lines. I love the neckline. Love the jewels. She's just got a cute, spunky personality. So I think they got her in a bad pose because it looks awkward. But you know me, I love anything vintage. Vicky Krieps in Bottega Veneta, it looks like something is growing on her, like a science experiment, and it's moving up this way. Yeah. Ugh. Here's another Miss Sohee dress, and I don't like this as much as the other gal's dress, only because this looks like fish scales. Is there a theme here? Are we doing a Little Mermaid theme here? And the scallop, it's like, yeah, under the sea witch type of dress. And there you've got her fin poking out at the back. So I'm like, I'm just not loving it. I do like the shawl. Okay, you look like a lava lamp. The dress looks like a lava lamp. Body, face, amazing, lava lamp. And lastly, we're going to end here. Now, I understand if you are going to show off a dress, like Oscars is the place to show off your art. It's artistic talent. This is definitely a talent to structure this type of material. Like, look how that's structured. That's pretty amazing. It also looks like taffy. And the corset lacing here actually makes it look a little cheap. The taffy is enough. You don't need both. I might have liked it if you extended the taffy draping a bit to cover up the corset. Maybe you need the corset for structure. But, girl, come on now. We don't need to be wearing our David Yurman bracelets like that. It doesn't look good. It kind of now looks like a pirate's outfit, you know? So I'm trying to give the dress justice and some credit. And yeah, this is where you would wear a dress like this. If you want to look like taffy, I wish it was executed a little bit better. Like, let's just remove some elements. Maybe, I love the tail. A little Judy Jetson. It's definitely a head turner. So I'm going to stop there. That was a long episode. If you have watched this with me, thank you so much for joining. If you like this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. I know it's not my usual content. So if you hung out with me the whole time, thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.